Or proof negates faith. And without faith, religion is nothing. And therefore, if we had proof, God would disappear in a puff of logic. I think that's how the old argument goes. But yeah, it's just such a fascinating thing to me because, well, it motivates people to do so much, both good and bad. And Hitler, unlike Jesus, Hitler didn't use the crutch of religion to get people to do things. And the things he got other people to do were the most incredibly evil, reprehensible things that ever happened in the history of mankind, more or less, or at least in the history of civilized mankind. And yeah, the ability to motivate people to do something, good or bad, is fascinating to me. And that is why I find the Holocaust so unbelievably, mind-numbingly interesting. It's not that I love the Holocaust, it's just that I find it incredibly interesting and an amazing window into the human soul. So yeah, let's just clear that up now. Do not love the Holocaust.
Someday we'll have our time there.
At the Holocaust?
At the museum.
Oh, I thought you were like Nostradamus style, predicting Armageddon. I was like, oh, jeez.
I hope not.
Deep, Funkhauser, deep. Yeah, no, we'll go to the Holocaust Museum.
But now on to sport. I have sport news. The New England Patriots came from behind to beat the Seattle Seahawks 28-24 in Super Bowl 49 on Sunday.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
It was, it was really an amazing game. I mean, it really had everything. It really, really had everything. I mean, it was a close game. There were a couple of big upsets in it. And at the end, ginormous fist fight. So what did we learn? We learned, after the New England Patriots victory, we learned that cheaters win. And from the fist fight, we learned that sportsmanlike conduct not necessary to rise to the top of your field in your chosen sport. Yay. Haven't we progressed as a people? Fourth Super Bowl for Tom Brady. I, for one, think it's great to finally see a rich, good-looking white guy catch a break. Good job.
It's about time.
Yeah.
That's the one game I saw all year, and I'd say it's a good game. If you're to see one game, that's the one.
That's the one you want to see. It's true. All my friends and family in Seattle are all bummed out. Yeah. If only there was something available to folks in Washington where they could use if only there was something available to folks in Washington that fans could use to help deal with their depression. What would that be?
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Yeah. Did you see the fight at the end of the game?
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
It had a little bit of everything. And a lot of Katy Perry, which was a bonus.
Yeah. Refs broke up the fight, I think, by reminding players that they weren't hitting their wives.
My favorite tweet was, look who showed up at the Missy Elliott concert.
Oh, really? I had a similar tweet. I don't often say this about my Twitter account.
I think it was your tweet, yeah.
No, I said, oh, cool, a bunch of football players showed up at the Katy Perry concert.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good tweet. I think my favorite tweet of the night, and I don't usually get proud of what I do on Twitter. It's not like I know so many broadcasters are like, oh, I win the internet with this one. But my favorite tweet, my balls are deflated after there was no wardrobe malfunction during the Katy Perry halftime show. #fail. It's good, right? Mm-hmm. I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Pepsi sponsored the halftime show, which was a waste of their money because the entire time all I could think about was Hooters. See what I did there? What else?
Fireworks went off when Katy Perry sung Firework, obviously. She rode that The More You Know star.
Right.
In the thing. And she came out in an animatronic lion when she sang Roar.
Yeah, I don't mean to brag, but I have a flair for symbolism, so I totally got all of that. All I know is Katy Perry definitely stole some of my thunder. It was not nearly as impressive when I showed up to work on Monday on a giant gold lion. Whatever. Continue.
Katy Perry experienced a major wardrobe malfunction at halftime. Did you see this?
Yeah, I was offended and upset by the Katy Perry wardrobe malfunction, the one that did not happen. Very upset about that. I was like, oh God, please, please. As I was turning the sound down, I had my fingers crossed. That said, Super Bowl performances tend to be full of lip syncing and people that can't sing. And Katy Perry, who is known for a lot of things, being fun, being a star, really having a certain amount of star quality. Katy Perry is known for a lot of stuff. Being a great singer is not one of them. She's not a bad singer, but she's not like, oh, crap, this chick's got a voice. Wow. And really, honestly, she nailed it. She knocked it out of the park. Her voice sounded good. She hit all the notes. There wasn't any, oh, God, what'd you just do type of situations with a Katy Perry performance. And that's not always been the case when I've seen her on TV. And I was like, I know a thing about a thing or two. And I don't think she was lip syncing to a pre-recorded track. Like, those vocals seemed pretty live to me. And the next morning, the internet was all abuzz with, meet the singing teacher that taught Katy Perry how not to suck during her Super Bowl halftime performance. So apparently she, went in with a singing teacher and really prepared for it. And she, what did you think of the show?
I thought she was singing into a Wii handheld thing. Wasn't it like a game? Because she had the brace around her wrist, the little...
I think it was just so she didn't drop the microphone, because if you drop the microphone from atop of the More You Know star, a giant gold lion, well, it's hundreds of feet away, and you're not getting it back anytime soon. It's not like dropping it on stage, so I think she just had it around her wrist to alleviate some of the worry, but I did notice the wristband, so she didn't have an oops, Butterfingers moment.
Yeah, then it'd be karaoke.
Yeah. If she did have an oops, Butterfingers moment, she'd be like a Seahawks receiver. Go on.
Well, Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen owns the Seahawks,
Yeah, not a lot of people realize this. Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen owns the Seahawks, not happy with the way that they lost the game. I don't know why he should be surprised. I think the fact that one of the founders of Microsoft owns the Seahawks explains exactly why they spent the entire fourth quarter crashing. Yeah, see what I did there? It's funny because I want to put my fist through the screen of my computer every single day. I don't know what the hell is wrong with it, but I'll just be like working, doing what I got to do, and all of a sudden the entire thing locks up. I'm like, oh, come on. And it's always, I think Java crashes or something, Flash or Java, some sort of plugin crashes, and it all just goes to hell. And it always happens at the exact wrong time when I'm trying to get like the copy for something that I have to do live in 30 seconds. So I was like, fine, I'll just make it up because this is what happens to me in a top 10 market. What the hell? Bite me. Everybody in the world.
Yeah, but we have to be a PC. You have to use everything efficiently. Everybody's got to be on the same thing.
Well, honestly, I was a Mac purist for the longest time. I really was. And then I switched over to PC. Like, it was just, I think it was because it was required at work. Everything runs on PC at work, and that flies in the face of conventional wisdom with regard to media and audio programs and things of that nature. But one thing I noticed was that when I used my Mac, the plugins that I'd want to use on stuff as I was sort of producing bits and segments and music and what have you would always crash. And I was like, why is this doing it on my brand new Mac? Yet when I use my 4-year-old laptop PC, I'm having a great old time and nothing bad happens. And apparently PCs process CPU more efficiently. So ironically, when I'm doing the audio stuff, not a problem. It's when I try and open up Microsoft Word. Thanks a lot, co-founder of Microsoft, Paul Allen. Suck it.
You walk these streets most every day. You're waiting to get washed away. Time won't stop, but I'll stop time to run away and make you mine. I'll take you where you wanna be. I'll make you love me so you'll see. You just wanna be washed away sometimes. You wanna be washed away sometimes. You just wanna be washed away sometimes. Wanna be washed away sometimes. Sometimes you just wanna go a place where no one knows. I wish I could take you there and find you flowers for your hair. sometimes. Just wanna be washed away sometimes. Wanna be washed away sometimes. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Just wanna be washed away sometimes. Wanna be washed away sometimes. Just wanna be washed away sometimes. Wanna be washed away sometimes. Just wanna be washed away sometimes. Wanna be washed away sometimes. Just wanna be washed away sometimes. Wanna be washed away sometimes. Just wanna be washed away sometimes. Wanna be washed away sometimes. You just wanna be washed away sometimes. You wanna be washed away sometimes. You just wanna be washed away sometimes. It's just one of those days, can't get out of bed. Everything's wrong, can't get right in the head. Too drunk for a shrink, the pills ain't no good. They're just not working the way that they should. All this coffee, it just makes me shake. And everything I try to do's a mistake. And everything I know is wrong again. And as the days just fall away, you wonder, will it always be this way? And what is really left, you can't believe it. You had so much you wanted, you thought you almost got it, but everything that's wrong is all you're seeing. Today could be a beautiful day. You don't even know. Today could be a beautiful day if you just let go. Get tired of fighting and screaming, of everybody walking out and everybody leaving. Don't you feel there might be more to life than this? Don't you feel you might be something you might have missed? Don't you wish that you could have brighter days? Don't you think that there could be a better way to do more than get through? Maybe start living too. What could you become if you ever even tried to? As the days just fall away, you wonder, will it always be this way? And what is really left, you can't believe it. You had so much you wanted, you thought you almost got it, but everything that's wrong is all you're seeing. Today could be a beautiful day. You don't even know.
Go ahead, favorite the show and enjoy AD on the go. iHeartRadio presents AD.
All right, then. Let's wrap up the news, and then you and I will get into whether or not the NFL should be paying taxes at this stage in the game. Not for profit. All right. Let's go on.
Let's see. People magazine confirmed that Bruce Jenner is transitioning into a female.
Mm-hmm. And you thought Tom Brady messed with his balls. Now, if the rest of the Kardashian family could just transition into obscurity, I'd be stoked. It's an interesting one, though. It's an interesting one because, well, will this, correct me if I'm wrong, but will this make Bruce Jenner the most high-profile person to have transitioned?
The most high-profile? Well, there's Chaz Bono, but I don't know if he did it